For the sake of this example, let's do the trial process for the lat pull down. The process will be the same regardless of the exercise that you're trying. So the first thing is that I'm gonna watch the lat pull down video or all the pulls video and pick one that I have available and that I wanna give it a try. And in my case was the lat pull down. And I paid attention to the form and I will do 3 sets now. With a light weight to pay attention to different things. The first set is only to pay attention to the biomechanics, how the body moves. For that exercise, how the arm moves and the elbows and things like that. So I set a light weight that I know will be light. And if I happen to get something that is heavy, I'm just gonna try something lighter. Because what I want to pay attention to right now is only how the different parts of the body are moving for this exercise. So for the lat pull down, I'll pay a lot of attention to my elbows, to my arms, to my lower body, and I'll do some 12, 15 repetitions just to internalize how my body is moving for this exercise. After 10, 12, 15, I'll let go. I may want to watch the video again just to get the cues right and to make sure that I'm reviewing that. I'll do a second set now, only paying attention to the breathing pattern because each exercise will have a slightly different breathing pattern. And I want to divide the things that I'm focusing on in different sets. Instead of paying attention to biomechanics and breathing and mind-muscle connection in the first one, we will divide. Second set is only for breathing. So here, I pay attention. So now I have the opportunity of focusing only on how the breathing works. Still light, that I can feel my body moving and working, but light enough that I can focus on the breathing pattern. Again, 12, 15 repetitions, and then I pause, and if I want to review the video once more, I can do that. And my third set will be only thinking of mind-muscle connection. So now, I'll pay attention to the muscles that are contracting. I know that is my back, and now I'll try to figure out which muscles in my back are working the most. So then, this is when I bring my mind's eye to whatever muscle I feel it's working. So when I'm here, I can feel the side of my back working. When I feel here, I feel the back stretching. When I'm halfway, I feel that my biceps and my arms are working. My forearms and my hands are also working here. So now I'm paying attention to the muscles that are contracting. My lower back is stabilizing the movement. I just pay attention to this and try to use more of my back as possible. So if I do this, if I squeeze more, I can get more of the back here. And now I'm just paying attention to how muscles are contracting and focusing more on my back muscles. So I did 3 first sets to get the feel for the exercise. Now it's time for me to start adding load until I can only get 12 standard repetitions. So not only focusing on load now, but also on the tempo. Remember that we are doing 2 seconds for the concentric and 3 seconds for the eccentric. And so I know that this was a bit light, so I will add a bit more weight. And let's see if I can get 12 or more repetitions with this. My goal will be if I can start my 13th repetition, that means that I will try a little harder. If I cannot finish my 11th, that means it was too heavy and I need to make it a bit lighter. So I just picked a weight and let's see if I can do my repetitions. All right, so I got 13, I started 13 repetitions. I saw that was getting a little challenging by 12, so I know I'm getting close, but I still need to make it harder because I could start my 13 repetitions. So first, I'll give myself a little 1 minute break so that my, my muscles can relax, can recharge for the next set, and then I'll get something. Now because I did with a weight that was challenging, but I know that I can get a few more repetitions, I'll take like a medium jump in weight to see that if I can reach still 12 repetitions. So I was in plate number 7 here. Now I'm jumping to plate number 9, because if I cannot do 9, then 8 is the right one. Right, so I'm now ready for the next set. The first set, I was counting the tempo in my mind. I've done this quite a bit of times to know more or less how the duration of the tempo is, but you can also either look at your phone at a clock and count the seconds, or you can use a metronome that you can also find in the Quest. That is just a beep that helps you count the 2 and 3 seconds. So I'll do that now for you to see what it looks like. I'll set up the beep. And I'll try to get 12 repetitions with the right tempo. All right, so I'm almost there. I managed to start 13 repetitions. This was on plate 9. So that means that it's probably 10. So what I would do is that I would try plate 11. So if I don't manage to do plate 11, I know that plate 10 is my load for this machine, for this exercise. I'm gonna give 1 minute of rest, and I'll come back for the next set. Now I'm ready for one more, and see if I found the plate. Yeah, I can clearly see that it's plate 10 because I did like 4 repetitions with 11. I was not even reaching my chest. So it's for sure not 11. I managed to do 9 already. So in this case, I'll take notes for my lat pull down for this machine, because if we're doing machine, it can be different from gym to gym. But for this machine and my lat pull down, what I'm doing is plate number 10. And here's where I start working from whenever I use this exercise in a routine. This is the trial process. It will be the same process for any time that you learn a different exercise, and now you're ready to go. I'll see you in the next video.